This is part number 6 of this video course, and today I'm going to explain how you can publish your cookbook on Kindle Amazon. So let's get started. Howdy ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be another fabulous video where I'm going to explain how you can publish your Kindle cookbook on Amazon. I'm going to show you the whole process. And if you missed my other videos, then make sure to check them out. I'm going to leave the links on description from this video so you can click on them and go to any of the other 5 parts where I explain the whole process of you publishing a Kindle cookbook on Amazon. Or you can also click on that small eye appearing on the top right side of the screen. You just click on it and you will see the whole listing of this series. Anyway, also please leave a like. Just click on that thumbs up that appears on the bottom of this YouTube video, because it always helps my videos better rank on YouTube, so more people can watch this great content and get a lot of advice related to Kindle publishing. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you still haven't done it, so you can receive more of these weekly videos where I share with you a lot of advice related to Kindle publishing and several ways for you to make money online. So let's get the ball rolling. So this is the last video of this series, and I'm going to show to you how you can publish your Kindle cookbook. So the first thing that you want to do is simply go to your dashboard area, and you will see there's two icons. The first one is to publish your Kindle ebook. The second one is to publish your paperback. On this video, I'm just going to explain how you can publish your Kindle ebook. I mean, when it comes to publishing your paperback, it's quite similar. Actually, once you publish your Kindle ebook, most of the content that you added to your ebook will be kind of copy and pasted to your paperback section, and basically the only thing that changes is, of course, the price that you should set. Your paperback should be about $16 or more. It depends on the number of pages that your cookbook has and the quality of your cookbook, of course. And the other thing that also changes is the files that you should upload. You should have files that are formatted for paperback, and that's kind of different from the formatting that is needed for your Kindle ebook. If you don't know how to do this, then make sure to check my other video tutorial where I explain how you can format your Kindle ebook to paperback. In case you prefer someone else to do this, you can go to Fiverr.com, pay someone $5, $10 or something similar, and you get someone to do this process for you. The same thing for your cover for your paperback. I mean, when it comes to the cover for your paperback, it's a bit more complicated, and if you don't know how to use Photoshop or another image editing software, I highly recommend for you to go to Fiverr and get someone to do this process for you, because it is kind of complicated. It's not so complicated for the file of your content, your cookbook content. I mean, for that, it's kind of simple for you to format your file. The only thing that you need to be careful is with the images that you have inside of your cookbook. Okay, you should be careful with that. Now, when it comes to the cover, it's a bit complicated. Okay, so be careful with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to the Kindle ebook, and I'm going to show to you the process for this. Okay, so book title should be your main keyword. In my case, it's a carnivore diet cookbook. This is my main keyword. This is the keyword that I want to rank primarily organically. Okay, later on, I always use advertisement for my paperback. I don't use advertisement for my ebooks because it is extremely hard nowadays, because the biddings have raised a lot, and it's extremely hard for you to make money selling your ebooks through advertisement. But when it comes to your paperback, since you can price it a lot higher, it's easier for you to see your return of investment. There's a larger margin where you can just invest money. So the carnivore diet cookbook, I actually did this. I showed how you could do this cover in my previous video. Of course, you want to have original image without this branding appearing on the back, but you can see that this cover looks very, I mean, this is a cover that would easily sell. It looks looks great, and I explained how you could do this cover on my previous video. So if you don't know how to do a cover, you can check that other video, and it's pretty simple the way that I did this cover. It's nothing really complicated. So the carnivore diet cookbook is my main keyword, so that cookbook. And then you want your subtitle, 60 delicious recipes and a 7-day meal plan. Actually, 60 delicious recipes and 7. Actually, I missed over here. I think it's, you should include it, and a 7-day meal plan. So I actually miss over here an A, but I would need to change that later on if I wanted to really publish this book. And yeah, that looks pretty good. 60 delicious recipes. When it comes to the subtitle, if you want, you can include 1-2 keywords that you would like to rank for organically on Amazon. I don't recommend for you to have like a lot of keywords on your subtitle for many reasons. First, it makes your subtitle look really horrible, and you should always have a subtitle that is enticing to your customers, okay? And the more keywords you had, the less enticing your subtitle appears to be, and yeah, it doesn't look that great. So make sure to have like 1-2 keywords, not more than that, or otherwise you're stuffing way too many keywords on your subtitle. Now when it comes to series, it really depends on if you want to add a series to your book. I mean, if you are planning like publishing another cookbook related to the same niche, then you can make a book series. I already did this several times, and it's a great way for you to even to create bundles later on for your cookbooks. It's a great word, or even to add some extra keywords that you would like to rank for. So over here, I'm going to add my name, Jordan Alexa. This should be your pen name or your author name or whatever. Jordan Alexa, once again over here. If you have more contributors, you can add another one. And description. So when it comes to description, it should be an enticing description. And I'm just going to give you a few tips when it comes to this. A description shouldn't be exactly a review of your cookbook. That is not what people want to read, or your readers want to read when it comes to its description. It should instead be a description which explains to your customers the benefits of them getting your cookbook. It's completely different. So the description should have first a main heading. So it should be a starter. If you want to lose weight, feel great, and so on, then keep on reading. So it should be something that entices people to read the rest of the description. This should be like a heading 1 or something like that. And then you should add over here some explanation about what your book is. And then you should have like 5 bulletin points explaining the benefits of people getting your book. Okay? And it shouldn't explain exactly what is inside of your cookbook. Otherwise, people simply will go to Google and search for the content that you have inside of your cookbook. So it should include it should be kind of vague in the sense like three dishes that help you magically shed weight like never before. As you can see, it's kind of vague. It gets people wondering, 3 dishes that helps me lose weight like never before. And people kind of get curious about what exactly are those 3 dishes. And this is not something that people can simply go to Google and search and find content for that. I'm just giving you a few hints. I'm not saying that you need to write your description, but if you decide to go to Urban Writers, which is the ghostwriter company that I prefer to use, and you should check them out. I'm going to leave a link right below for Urban Writers if you decide to order your books later on from there. And also use my coupon code so you can get a 5% discount, which is JA5. So you get a 5% discount on your book orders. But once you go over there, you can actually get you can actually ask them to provide a description for your cookbook. And if you have some tips, some knowledge about what makes a good description, then you can basically send those guidelines to your writer so they can do something that is a good description. Or you can also go to Fiverr.com and get someone over there to produce a description for your cookbook. So you should have like the 5 bulletin points providing several benefits that people will get once they get your cookbooks. And then you should have over here some because after people read your 5 bulletin points, what happens normally is they start wondering, is this cookbook for me? Is the recipes way too hard for me to follow, or what should I do? So you should have something like, the recipes are easy to follow and ideal for beginners. The ingredients are accessible, and you can find easily find in your local supermarket. I'm not saying this is ideal because I'm producing this video and it's kind of hard for me to think about the description at the same time, but what you want to provide in this last lines is basically take some doubts from your customer's mind. Usually when it comes to cookbooks, they are wondering if the recipes are too complicated, if they are expensive, if they come with exotic ingredients that are hard for them to find on their local supermarket or something like that. And then in the bottom, you should have a call to action. This is basically scroll upwards and push the buy now button. Buy now button. So basically what you want to have in the end is just a call to action. So you want to first start with a heading 1, so it's a catchy line to get people to read the rest of your description. Over here you want to have cause some problems. Are you tired of not being able to lose weight regardless of whatever diet you follow? I'm not sure why people actually get into the carnivore diet, so I would need to kind of have some knowledge about that. So you want to create some problems in that person's mind, in your customer's mind. And then you want to have 5 bulletin points just providing some benefits, some vague benefits that people will get once they get your cookbook. Then you want over here in this section clear some doubts that your customers may have, and then you want to conclude with a call to action. Basically, this is how I do my, or actually I get my descriptions done for me. And I provide this my guidelines to either if I go to Urban Writers, I provide this as a guideline of how I want my description, or if I go to Fiverr.com. Okay, I know I spoke a lot over there about description. Anyway, publishing rights, I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing rights. Over here, you want to have several keywords that are related to your cookbook. The best way to do this is simply go and grab a notepad over here. You go over here and you put over here Kindle and you write carnivore and just see what you get over here. Okay. These are keyword suggestions. This means that these are the keywords that people are typing in on the search on Amazon because they want to find this content inside of Amazon. So what you want to do is simply go over here and you want to write down all of the keywords that you get, such as, let's see, carnivore diet cookbook, carnivore diet for women, perhaps carnivore diet for beginners might be a thing, carnivore diet cookbook. And these keywords will help your cookbook rank organically for the specific keywords. This is also carnivore recipes, also a few names of authors are appearing over here. As you may see, carnivore Paul Saladino. I think it was like this. Paul Saladino. Okay, this must be a cookbook from an author in this specific niche. So basically, this is what you want to do. You go over here, you write your main keyword. In this case, it's just carnivore. You give a spacing, and you immediately get a bunch of keyword suggestions that you just want to have. So carnivore cure, and you can even search. And what you can do is you can also grab a few author names to add as keywords. This will help your cookbook rank also for the specific author names. And you can see that this is an author based on the number of reviews that these cookbooks have. Okay, so this is what I do, and then I simply go over here and I just copy and paste everything, and you can add more than one keyword for each blank line over here. I think this one probably doesn't work. Let's just add over here cookbook, carnivore recipes. I'm just going to add them. Not sure if, yeah. Carnivore cure, and a few author names. I'm going to add to this line over here a few author names also. And something that I also like to do is click on KDP Spy, and I go to word cloud and see if I can combine two words that appear over here. The bigger the word, the more frequently this word appears on the book titles and also on the subtitles of the books listed over here on Amazon. So word cloud, I can combine a carnivore guide, and that may be a thing that people are searching for. And yeah, that's what I do. So this is how I find the keywords for this 7 blank lines. And now I'm just going to set a category for this. Sometimes you can go over here to a specific book if you don't know the categories to choose from, and you try to see the categories that other books have. Not sure if I can easily find that, but let's go to nonfiction. Not sure if it's in cooking, but you want to try to find the category that is most suitable for your cookbook. You can see vegetarian over here, but I'm not sure if I can like find for carnivore. I probably would need to spend some time over here to find let's say high protein. I think that makes sense, because it's basically a diet just based on meat. And let's see, I think there's another one, health and fitness, may have a few interesting things like diet and nutrition, and let's put also weight loss. Yeah, I think that makes sense, those two categories. And age, you want to set over here a minimum age. I like to set to 16 years and maximum to 18. And also when it comes to US grade range, 8th grade to 12th grade. And then you just press save and continue. Okay, so now on the second page, digital rights management. This allows readers to easily share your cookbook with other people, and actually I like to set this to yes, so more people can. It's basically a free way for people to promote your cookbooks. I mean, even if they share your cookbook with another person, if that person likes your cookbook, they may actually purchase other cookbooks that you have. So it's a great way for you to further promote your cookbook. Upload your ebook manuscript. So I'm just going to upload the content of my cookbook. I'm going to my computer. It's this one, and just takes a few seconds to upload. Over here you want to upload your cover. So you go upload a cover you already have. I normally say my cover has a JPEG or JPG file. That's how you say it in English, and it's this one. So just a few more seconds. Okay, so once that is done, what you want to do is just launch a preview. You want to see if everything looks good inside of your cookbook. Okay, so once you are inside of your preview, you want to check if everything looks great with the formatting of your book. This is my cover. Of course, this is just an example. It's not ideal because this is just an example. I just grabbed a document. It's not a cookbook, this over here, but yeah, I just want to take a look and see every single page and see if there's any kind of thing that looks wrong with the formattation or the formatting of your book, and if it needs to be edited. So you can also go over here. This is a tablet and this is a mobile, and you can change the view if you want. Okay, once everything is looking great, you want to go back to your book details and pass to the last step, which is setting the price of your cookbook. Okay, so in the last step, there's a few things that I've been trying out. The first one is enroll my book in the KDP Select. KDP Select is a program that belongs to Amazon, and it provides you with a few helpful features. Well, it's kind of helpful. I don't consider that helpful nowadays. One of the things I used to use in the past, and I still use, I'm kind of trying them out, is the free promotion. Okay, and for you to get the free promotion, which essentially is how it sounds like, it means that you can set during 5 days maximum a free promotion where people can upload your book completely free, and it's a way for you to basically promote your content, but at the same time you don't make sales, of course. I mean, people are uploading your book for free. And I used to use this a lot in the past to get some reviews for my book, because I used to pay someone to get reviews for my book. But nowadays I don't see much benefits in enrolling my Kindle books in the KDP Select, because once you do this, during 90 days you can publish your book anywhere else besides on Amazon. You can go to Draft to Digital and publish your cookbooks over there, because that is the agreement that you decide to choose once you set to enroll on the KDP Select. So this is something that I've been trying to test if it's worth it, and nowadays I really don't think it's that worth it anymore. I just publish my book in Amazon, and then I go to Draft to Digital and other platforms where I also publish my book, my ebook I mean. So royalty and pricing, when it comes to this, you want to choose all territories. I actually didn't mention this, but you want to choose all territories. Of course, it depends if you want to just promote on a specific territory, like just in the United States, your book or something like that. You may also choose over here, but I don't see much benefit with that when it comes to my cookbooks and other books also. And when it comes to pricing, I will sell my book to $2.99 for my ebook. This is the standard price. And also make sure to choose a 70% royalty. And I also like to choose over here this, actually it's locked, but allow Kindle book landing, so people can share your cookbook around. So yeah, those are the standard configuration when it comes to my Kindle ebook. And that is pretty much all that you need to know when it comes to publishing your cookbook. Once you do this, you want to publish your cookbook as a paperback, and it's basically the same thing. The things that you need to pay attention is to the formatting of your content when it comes to if you are using Word or WPS Office or whatever to configure your cookbook. You need to be careful with the formatting of your content, and also you also need to be careful with the formatting of your book cover. Okay, as already explained, you can do this or you can hire someone else to do this process for you. But basically, this is all that you need to know when it comes to publishing your cookbook. And if you have any questions when it comes to publishing books in Kindle, Amazon, when it comes to your cookbooks or something else, make sure to leave your comment on the comment section right below. Also, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that is all for this video. Stay tuned with Jordan Lexo, and bye.